Alright, so the confirmed spoilers for One Piece chapter 1171 are out, and this chapter quietly drops some really big stuff. The chapter is titled Ragnir, and that name actually belongs to Prince Loki's hammer. So yeah, this chapter is very much Loki focused. The cover page is pretty simple, Zoro with a small cat sitting on his head, just classic One Piece cover energy. Now things get interesting with Imu. After the loss of a holy knight named Harold, Imu is shown actually suffering physically. That's a big deal. It suggests Imu might be directly connected to the holy knights, maybe through hockey or something even deeper. If they get hurt, Imu feels it. Because of this, Imu refuses to send another holy knight to Elbaf, which Loki confirms that Imu isn't completely invincible. Then we get a huge lore reveal about the giants. Imu straight up says that Elbaf will never ally with the world government, because the giants have an extremely deep connection with the will of D. This explains why Elbaf has stayed independent all this time, and it heavily hints that the giants were allies of the ancient kingdom during the Void Century, or possibly even descendants. After that, the focus shifts to Prince Loki. Once Hadruden hears Loki's full story, he decides to free him. Almost immediately, a massive skeletal monster called a Draugr attacks the underworld, straight out of Norse mythology. This is where Loki finally shows his real power. Using his hammer Ragnir, he performs an attack called Niflheim and completely freezes the Draugr. Not slows it down, not injures it, just fully freezes it in one move. Even Luffy is impressed, and the narration heavily implies that Loki is operating at, or very close to, Yonko level. To set things up moving forward, Luffy stays back to watch Loki fight, while Sanji and Zoro move ahead. This feels very intentional, like Sanji and Zoro are being positioned to run into something serious first, possibly Imu's forces or another major threat. And yeah, there's a break next week. If you want more One Piece spoilers and anime content like this, subscribe to the channel.